As Eric Garcetti bids farewell as US Ambassador to India, his parting words strike hard. The real power of India-US ties lies not in policy, but in people.
And when I look back on my time in India, I know we will record so many accomplishments over the last 2 years. Record trade, record visitors, record defense exercises and military contracts, record students, record investments, record cooperation in space and on the seas, but equal to the accomplishments, the things we have done, maybe even larger. I will take home with me most deeply the people I have met and how you made me feel.
With Trump's impending administration promising tougher immigration laws, Ambassador Garcetti asserted that the 4 million strong Indian diaspora in the US is the greatest secret weapon in the relationship. And in the face of rising anti-immigrant sentiment, his call is simple: reject the divisive voices.
Let's prove any haters wrong the way we always have. By meeting instead of tweeting, by investing instead of protesting, by connecting instead of objecting, and by bringing people together, acknowledging in this day and age there will always be some divisive voices, but let's never mistake the loudest or most clickable comments for being the most representatives. We know that there are Americans and Indians who are invested in this relationship, and overwhelmingly our populations want this relationship to deepen.
Over 5 million Indians now hold American visas, and since Eric Garcetti's appointment, the US has ramped up visa issuances by 60%. He revealed that for the second consecutive year, the US issued over 1 million non-immigrant visas to Indians, including a record number of visitor visas.
Since becoming ambassador, we've increased our visas by more than 60%.
Meanwhile, talking about cooperation in the education sector, the outgoing US ambassador also said the US and India are nurturing students to give them the ability to tackle various challenges.
Together, we've made a difference for more than 9 million students. That's more than the entire population of many countries that we have diplomatic missions in.
But it's not just about visas. Ambassador Garcetti also announced that India has now surpassed all other nations as the largest source of international students in the United States. A jaw-dropping 1 in 4 foreign students in American universities is Indian, which he asserts is a staggering testament to the deep educational and cultural ties between our two countries.
Since becoming ambassador, India has become the #1 source of higher education students to the United States of America. And 1 in 4 foreign students studying at American universities are proudly Indian students.
Well, the question now, how will the incoming Trump administration handle this powerful dynamic? Well, as Eric Garcetti exits, he leaves behind a thriving, increasingly interconnected relationship between two global powerhouses. And that's a legacy worth fighting for.